Impact of the 2019-20 coronavirus pandemic on education. The 2019-20 coronavirus pandemic has affected educational systems worldwide, leading to the widespread closures of schools, universities and colleges. As of the 13th of April 2020, approximately 1.725 billion learners have been affected due to school closures in response to the pandemic. According to UNESCO monitoring, 192 countries have implemented nationwide closures and 5 have implemented local closures, impacting about 99.9% of the world's student population. On the 23rd of March 2020, Cambridge International Examinations (C) released a statement announcing the cancellation of Cambridge IGCSE, Cambridge O-Level, Cambridge International as an A-Level, Cambridge AICE Diploma, and Cambridge Pre-U examinations for the May-June 2020 series across all countries. International baccalaureate exams have also been cancelled. School closures impact not only students, teachers, and families, but have far-reaching economic and societal consequences. School closures in response to COVID-19 have shed light on various social and economic issues, including student debt, digital learning, food insecurity, and homelessness, as well as access to childcare, health care, housing, internet, and disability services. The impact was more severe for disadvantaged children and their families, causing interrupted learning, compromised nutrition, childcare problems, and consequent economic cost to families who could not work. In response to school closures, UNESCO recommended the use of distance learning programs and open educational applications and platforms that schools and teachers can use to reach learners remotely and limit the disruption of education. In a matter of weeks, coronavirus COVID-19 has changed how students are educated around the world. Those changes give us a glimpse at how education could change for the better, and the worse, in the long term. With the coronavirus spreading rapidly across Asia, Europe, the Middle East, and the United States, countries have taken swift and decisive actions to mitigate the development of a full-blown pandemic. In the past 2 weeks, there have been multiple announcements suspending attendance at schools and universities. As of March 13, the OECD estimated that over 421 million children are affected due to school closures announced or implemented in 39 countries. In addition, another 22 countries have announced partial, localized closures. These risk control decisions have led millions of students into temporary homeschooling situations, especially in some of the most heavily impacted countries, like China, South Korea, Italy, and Iran. These changes have certainly caused a degree of inconvenience, but they have also prompted new examples of educational innovation. Although it is too early to judge how reactions to COVID-19 will affect education systems around the world, there are signs suggesting that it could have a lasting impact on the trajectory of learning innovation and digitization. Below, we follow 3 trends that could hint at future transformations. 1. Education, nudged and pushed to change, could lead to surprising innovations. The slow pace of change in academic institutions globally is lamentable, with centuries-old, lecture-based approaches to teaching, entrenched institutional biases, and outmoded classrooms. However, COVID-19 has become a catalyst for educational institutions worldwide to search for innovative solutions in a relatively short period of time. To help slow the virus spread, students in Hong Kong started to learning at home, in February, via interactive apps. In China, 120 million Chinese got access to learning material through live television broadcasts. Other simpler, yet no less creative, solutions were implemented around the globe. In one Nigerian school, standard asynchronous online learning tools, such as reading material via Google Classroom, were augmented with synchronous face-to-face video instruction, to help preempt school closures. Similarly, students at one school in Lebanon began leveraging online learning, even for subjects such as physical education. Students shot and sent over their own videos of athletic training and sports to their teachers as homework, pushing students to learn new digital skills. One student's parent remarked, "While the sports exercise took a few minutes, my son spent 3 hours shooting, editing and sending the video in the right format to his teacher." With 5G technology becoming more prevalent in countries such as China, US and Japan, we will see learners and solution providers truly embracing the learning anywhere, anytime concept of digital education in a range of formats. Traditional in-person classroom learning will be complemented with new learning modalities, from live broadcasts to educational influencers to virtual reality experiences. Learning could become a habit that is integrated into daily routines, a true lifestyle.